right now. Thank you for supporting her in the very beginning
This
of
meeting is being
a
recorded.
lot. Oh, and we're being recorded. Sweet. Is that you doing that, Cece, or something?
Yep.
Great. Cece, so great. Okay. And then, all right, I want to give a shout out to Marianne. Marianne, I'm going to put you on spotlight for a second, okay? And I got to tell you about this sweet lady. So she's been a friend of my mom's and a client of my mom's for a million years. Okay, first of all, look at her skin. Look at her skin. This is when you wear Mary Kay for a long time. Look at that beautiful skin, Marianne. Yes. Dang, girl. And so Marianne was really smart on December 7th and started her business on the most exciting day in our company's history, a day that the company offered 60% off skincare. First time in our company's history, biggest wholesale day in our company's history. And Marianne took part in it. Yes.
I
And
took the plunge.
you did. And I'm so excited for you because you're such a great client of my mom's. You've been such a good client of hers for so long. And she's like, hey, how about you get your products at cost because your sister buys also. And Marianne was like, yeah. Yes. Yes. Tell me what has been a big impact for you with the products over the last several years? What have you noticed?
Well, I'm slowly transitioning from Time Wise to the oh sure.
Repair?
Thank you. Yes. And I thought I loved the Time Wise and you couldn't take that from me. And I'm learning that I love the Value Firm and the repair, and it's amazing. But I've been doing this stuff for at least 40 years. So now that will tell you how long I've been using the product, and I believe in the product. So it's been a long time, and yeah, I'm here for good.
Ah,
So there you go.
isn't that awesome? You guys show her the love, Like, where's my
you.
pom-pom? Marianne, I'm showing
Sharing.
you.
Yay. Thank you.
We're showing you the Mary Kay love over here. 40 years.
Yeah. So your mom was basically my third consultant. So yeah. And I found her at the bank, and she was business of the month. So she had a whole bunch of fun little samples out there in her card, and it was complete, this awesome table setup, but she wasn't there. So I grabbed her card and I gave her a call, and it's been years since I've known her. So there you have it.
Yes. Oh, what a story. Hey, you guys, we could hang up after. Okay, hearing Torrin's story and Marianne's product story, I'm like, we're good. We can go.
Got it.
But you probably want to stay. Okay.
Yes.
All right, we're going to stay. Tonight, we're also going to dream a little, okay? And tonight's tea is brought to you by Organic India. Okay, that's the tea for tonight. And the flavor is Tulsi hibiscus. So if you've been on one event with me or a million, you know that's what I do is tell you what tea I'm drinking. Okay. All right. So now some of you, and Heather Rockstar Rhonda's friend has a picture now. So thank you for that. So some of you are going to be using our miracle set of products tonight. Some of you have our repair set of products tonight. Cece, thank you for handling the screen for me. I greatly appreciate that. So whatever samples you have, you're going to work from here to here. Okay. Cleanser is always on the left and it goes across this way. So if you haven't ripped your little samples apart yet, you can do that. And if you haven't cut them or tore them apart yet, you can do that. Okay. Cece was telling me the other day, Mom, you have to make sure that you let them have time to open their stuff. Okay, time to open their stuff. Or it might look like this. Same thing, starts over here and goes this way. Okay, now you might also have a sample of your Revealing Radiance facial peel. One moment, I threw it on the floor. Revealing Radiance facial peel might have a sample of this, or you might have a sample of moisture renewing gel mask, which I don't have sitting here, but that's okay. If you have that too, you can open up that little package also. And we're going to have some fun. You're going to learn some great things, like I said, about skin cycling and a little bit about the products. And remember, if you have questions, and especially like if I'm being spotlighted right now and I can't see them all, just raise your real hand or say, hey, Lisa, I got a question. Okay. Sound good, everybody?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm going to give you my real quick a little bit about my story, and that I'm so confident that you can do this, Torrin, and stay home with your kids, because I did it. And all you need to know is that one person did it. But we've had millions of women around the world, over millions of beauty consultants in 40 countries in the last 60 years. Our market continues to grow. Mary Kay, the company, continues to grow, and we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. We are at the top of our game. Award-winning products, award-winning products, and a business opportunity that is relevant for today's woman. Business opportunity that's relevant for today's woman, okay? Important for all of you to know. All right, also, I started my business when I was suddenly the head of a single parent household. I was going through a divorce. Cece was 2. I was a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to stay that way. And then I wasn't given that choice. So I found myself wondering what I was going to do. At the time, I lived with my parents and Cece and trying to figure out exactly what we were going to do. I worked a little bit retail for my mom at a store that she owned. Knew I wasn't going to do that forever. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. And I really wanted to do something where 3 things: that I could make money, right? Money's kind of up there with oxygen. You kind of need it to live. Where it could be flexible for my daughter and I could keep my priorities of faith first, family second, career third. Well, I didn't know that was going to be in the package of Mary Kay. And I had no idea that it was going to be in the package of Mary Kay, because first I said I'd never wear it, and I was already wearing it. Then I said I was never going to sell it. And I suddenly found myself at a huge Mary Kay event where all these women were there dressed very fancy, and they were very nice and they were very pretty. And I wasn't sure what part of that I could fit into. So my confidence was not there. But I heard a lot of stuff and I felt really good when I was surrounded by these women. So I thought I would try it. And I thought it can't be that hard. It's just makeup. You know, no one's going to die if I tell them the wrong steps, or, you know, if you guys cut the package open wrong, we're all still safe. Okay. And what I discovered was that the self-confidence that I didn't have, that I had kind of lost, I gained back because I was focusing on others. And by focusing on other people, I myself got healed and got more confidence. Make sense? It's a safe environment to grow. So I very quickly grew my business. In my very first year, I earned my first car, a red Grand Am, a 1997 red Grand Am, 4-door. It was styling. And I have been driving a Mary Kay car ever since. We are picking up any day now, our 7th pink Cadillac. And I believe it's car number 16 in the last 25 years. That is insane to tell you. Yeah, this business works. You can come in and get your products at cost, or you can come in and get a pink house and a pink car and pink walls and pink cowboy earrings and pink boas. All right. And or anywhere in between. All right. And that's exactly what my daughter decided to do when she turned 18. And in the last few years has decided to step into Mary Kay full time. So as a 28-year-old young entrepreneur, this is all that my daughter does as well. And my mother, who you guys does not seem to be on the screen this evening. I don't know where she is because she's usually on everything. But my sweet mom was my first team member in March of 1997, so almost 26 years ago. She simply started to gain better image while she was working at that store that she owned. What she discovered was she got extra confidence that she didn't know that she needed. Turns out she's really good at this. And you guys, she's one of the top sellers that the company has ever seen. And right now she is ranked about number 75 in the entire nation of hundreds of thousands of beauty consultants. So you are surrounded by some pretty great people. So Torrin, hang on to Cece. She'll take you where you want to go. Okay. And anybody else that wants to either join this craziness or wants a better way to work and live, wants products at cost, or wants a strong community of women that's a sisterhood, we got you, girls. All right, very good. I'm seeing nodding. I'm very happy about that. Okay, I'm going to remove spotlight for a minute so that I can see some of your faces as well. And first, I'm going to talk to you very quickly about a dynamic duo of products. Okay, we're not going to start with these tonight, but I'm just going to show them to you. Dynamic duo. This is our oil-free eye makeup remover, and this is my cellar water. Oil-free eye makeup remover is going to safely and effectively remove all of your eye makeup without any rubbing or tugging. Ophthalmologist tested, safe for contact lens wearers. Okay. One part removes waterproof makeup. The other part removes non-waterproof makeup. That's why I shook it up. Okay. Over here, my cellar water. Who besides our beauty consultants has heard of my cellar water? Yes, Tina has. All right, great. So my cellar water is actually Micelles, M-I-C-E-L. A micelle is a little tiny thing that attracts dirt, oil, makeup, impurities, and gets rid of it. So you know how when you mop your floor or scrub your kitchen floor, you know how you sweep it first, right? Before you mop it? Okay, your micellar water is going to act like you're sweeping the floor before you mop it. You're sweeping the floor with micellar water before you mop it with your cleanser. Okay, great way to describe it. Hello, little tiny person that was just on the screen there for a second. Okay, so while these products are not what you're using tonight, this is what we start with when we are removing makeup with this dynamic duo, okay? They each sell for $18. They'll last you several months. Okie doke. Oh, I got to give a shout out to Doris too. Doris is a great grandma and she's awesome. Grandma Doris the Great. And she is Rhonda's mom, who's also a grandma. We're full of grandmas in Mary Kay, okay? We also have really young people, but here we're featuring grandmas right now. And Rhonda's daughter, who's 28, same age as Cece, she's also on her team, and her sister-in-law. We love family. Can you tell? We love family. And I think that's also a testament of a company. If they're recruiting all of their family, it must be a good company. Put that in the, you know, like keep that in your mind. Okay. Oh, and Steph has cousins in Mary Kay too. So do we. Yeah. Okay. We got them all. They're either buying it or selling it in our family, pretty much. Okay. All right. Now, ladies, let's start with a little bit of chatting about skin cycling and what that means. And then we'll move on to trying some of the products as well. So unless actually real quick, Cece, you want to do a drawing real quick? Let's do a drawing real quick.
Yeah, let me get my guest one up.
Yeah, get your guest one up because we want people to win.
Do, 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 do. Oh no, please hold.
Holding. That's okay.
Oh no, where is it? Oh gosh.
It's we can see it. It was
What
just
happened?
another click
Torrin.
over.
Okay,
Torrin.
Torrin.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's a consultant winner. Okay. Do you want to show up?
Torrin.
Okay, we'll do a guest winner in a little bit. Now, I guess now you have to stay on. Okay. All right, Torrin, you won whatever Cece's giving away tonight. You won it. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So let me talk about skin cycling very briefly. So some of you may have seen this on TikTok. You may have seen it on the Today Show. You may have read it in Women's Health Magazine. Those are 3 places for sure. So basically, skin cycling is a way of making sure that you're not stacking too many active ingredients on your face in too many days in a row, and that you're separating the time that you're using strong or active, big active ingredients, and that you're scaling back and allowing your skin to rest in between. Okay. Specifically, what we're talking about is a chemical peel or exfoliant, retinol, and extra hydration. Those are 3 things that we're talking about in skin cycling. Okay. Now, how we actually start with skincare is or how we start with skin cycling is, first of all, we get ourselves on a good skincare routine. So tonight we've got you demoing either the Miracle set of products, which is this one. Rhonda, do you have a Miracle set right in front of you or stuff that you can just hold up to the screen?
I've got part of one. I got the night cream.
All right. I just want to have the whole four set.
I can get one.
Okay. Thanks, Steph. Yes. Thank you, Torin. Thank you, Torin. Torin's holding it. Okay. This is what it looks like here. Okay. Cracking me up. Steph's wearing shorts. I have on leggings, and Rhonda has on black pants with her jacket. Okay. Because no one knows what we look like down below anymore. Okay. Or you're going to use the Value Firm Repair samples.
That I have.
That looks like this. Okay. Okay. So first you're starting with really great skincare. That is basically level 1 of skin cycling, as let's get you on a good program. That's the most important thing that we'll talk about tonight, is making sure that you're on a good skincare routine. All right. Early 20s and beyond is Miracle Set up to about mid 40s, upper 40s and beyond is Time-Wise Value Firm Repair. Now, repair specifically says it turns back time. Like I'm like, share, let's turn it back. Okay, let's turn it back as far as it'll go. But besides that, the repair also can prevent the aging to get to where it needs to be repaired. Okay, so I like to also do some preventing. Girls in their early 20s are not aging yet, but they want to do preventing. And that's also what the Miracle Set will do. Okay, defend, delay, and deliver. All right, so those of you that are going to follow along with products, go ahead and rip open your either your Value Foam cleanser or your age minimized cleanser, whatever one you have. You can go ahead and rip that open. You're going to want to dampen your face if you haven't yet. Damp. It's much easier to put it on a damp face, okay? And then you're going to see in Mary Kay that we've got an extreme value in our products, okay? Cece says use a non-GMO size pea size of product to go ahead and apply to your face, okay? That means a little tiny amount. Non-GMO pea size is also easy to remember, and it's funny. You're going to be like, what did that girl say with those funny earrings? Non-GMO pea size. Thank you, Cece. All right, so just like Torin is doing, we're making circular motions, and we're also going up and out, because why would we want to go up and out? For anyone who already knows this answer, you can answer.
Lifting the skin.
Mm-hmm. We're lifting the skin because gravity's always pulling down, and we don't need to make that worse. Let's not make gravity worse, okay? It's always going to be there. Let's not make it worse. So we're going to be in this lifting motion, okay? Marianne, were you taught that like 40 years ago, I bet?
Actually, the other thing is you always just use these 2 fingers, and just the pads, so that you just kind of worked, because you don't want to use all 5 of your fingers because you're just like tugging on it. So just the 2. Yeah, it was around that long ago too.
I love it. Okay. And I love that you said that. And I love that obviously we've been teaching good skin for a long time. And listen, Marianne said, yeah, that's how long ago they were telling. So you're making me be mindful of that. I think I use too many fingers. So yeah, use those weak fingers and then we won't press hard. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm learning something new too. All right. So Torin and Tina are removing their cleanser now. And when the 2 of you are done removing your cleanser, your face is going to feel amazing, first of all. Okay. And when you're done removing it, you can go ahead and, okay, this is how you can dry your face. One of the things that we discover that people do is they're like too hard on their face when they're drying it. So do this, pat it like Brittany was doing, pat it, with the towel, and try not to be so scrubby. It's the only one we have, you know, and it's the thing that people see on us every day, right? So let's be gentle with it. And then we're going to let those pores close for a second. Your pores are open when they're wet. They're closed when they're dry. Someone just asked me this. Where were we? Where were we, Rhonda? Oh, Monday night. Yeah, a consultant or a guest said, what does that mean? And I said, your pores are open when they're wet. Your whole body, every pore is open when they're wet. And then when they're dry, they're closed. So we want to make sure that they're going to be closed and clean and not dirty. Okay. So we're going to apply the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel next. If you have this. Torin and Tina, do you have this?
Tina does.
Tina has it? Great. Does Brittany have
Moisture mask.
moisture renewal mask?
Yep.
Brittany, you can go ahead and apply that. And we're going to talk about what day you're doing, because skin cycling is done in days and you're not doing day 1, you're doing day 3, and that's okay because we can all do different days. Okay. So those of you using, Cece set a timer for me for 9 minutes. Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, you can go ahead and apply it just like you did your cleanser. It's creamy. You're only going to need about half of it, maybe not even half. Gosh, probably not even half, eh? I usually take it out of the container, so I'm not sure. Less than half for sure. Okay, less than half. You're going to apply it. If it feels a little tingly, that's normal. That's the active ingredient, glycolic acid, doing its thing. In skin cycling, we prefer a chemical peel over a physical exfoliant. We prefer a chemical peel. Why? Because it is a deeper exfoliation and it's going to get off several layers of skin. It's going to remove all the dead skin cells. It's going to reveal younger looking, plumper cells so that they don't look flat and your skin looks brighter. It's a very deep exfoliant. Now, typically you only use Value Firm Repair Peel twice a week, typically, okay? Now, depending on how quickly you choose to go through skin cycling, you may still end up using it twice a week. You may end up only using it once a week. You'll determine that with your beauty consultant, either with Torin or Rhonda. Yep, Torin or Rhonda. And if someone's watching this back, whoever their beauty consultant is, okay? Okay, so you're gonna apply it and whoops, Revealing Radiance Facial Peel stays on for only 10 minutes, okay? So again, the reason that we're using it is it's a deep exfoliant and we want to get rid of a lot of layers, okay? This is night number 1 in your skin cycling process. Skin cycling is something that is done in the evening. Whatever routine you do in the morning with your skincare, you can continue to do that the same way. The skin cycling routine in the evening is first, evening number 1 is the chemical exfoliant, okay? Evening number 2 is retinol, and we'll talk about that next. And evening number 3 is very deep extra hydration. Then you have the option between nights 4 and 7 for your skin to relax, recover, recoup, and get ready for the cycling to start all over again back on day 1, 2, and 3. Does that make sense so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. Brittany said her son's crying. Oh, I'm sorry, Brittany. That's okay. You do what you have to do, Brittany. We'll still be sitting here goofing around doing our thing.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I might be a little out of order though.
That's okay. That's okay. Brittany, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. And if you feel better turning your camera off, you can. We see you, we know you're here, and we know you're doing your best. Okay, we got you, girl. What if you do it out of order, Rhonda said. Okay, so what if you do it out of order? Well, the skin cycling works by doing those first 3 days in that order. Okay. That's the order that it's considered.
So do you go back?
Go back?
So I did the peel, and then last night I did the hydration instead of the retinol. So do I just do retinol tonight? That's all right. You know, me and directions are always, 50-50 shot.
My tea is trying to kill me.
No, tea is making you better and healthy. That's what you tell me.
Yeah,
That's why I have tea.
yeah. You know what? Actually, what I would do, Rhonda, is I would not go back. And let me tell you why. Because that extra hydration that you did is going into that deeply exfoliated skin. So I would leave it, and I would now go through whatever your next days are of your regular evenings.
Okay.
And then maybe you could go to skin cycling, restart it on the appropriate day, a day early.
Okay.
Yep. Great question. Great
Thank you.
question. All right. Okay. So, the second day of skin cycling is retinol. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A, which our body does not create enough of. Retinol is the gold standard of age-fighting ingredients in the dermatology world, in the world of dermatology, dermacosmetics. Dermacosmetics are products that have a dermatological benefit and a cosmetic benefit. That's what Clinical Solutions retinol is, okay? Now, what retinol also does is it also exfoliates, which is why we don't want to do too many things in a row. So we do a chemical exfoliant. The second day we do a retinol treatment, which is another exfoliant. Third day you do that boost of extra hydration. And then days 4 through 7, you do your regular evening routine. Lisa, what does the regular evening routine look like? Well, it looks like your cleanser. This is the Volume Firm cleanser. The other girls are using the Miracle Set cleanser. We already know that it looks similar to this. And then your regular evening routine would consist of, if you're using the Volume Firm Repair, would consist of your lifting serum, your night cream, and your eye cream. If you are in the Miracle Set, you're using your cleanser in the evening, your night cream, and your eye cream. Very simple, okay? So on days that you are using the cycling, you're still gonna cleanse, you're still gonna use your night cream, and you're still gonna use your eye cream. You will use those products no matter what. You're always gonna cleanse, you're always gonna moisturize, and you're always gonna use your eye cream. We're trying to make this as simple for you as possible. Also, so far, the easiest way we found to track this is with a regular little old, pretend this is a dry erase marker, and I just put it on my bathroom mirror. Tonight is night number 6 for me. So I'm going to do my recycling in 2 more nights. So I am a very dry person. So I am going to use the entire week before I start over with my skin cycling. You can start it over sooner than, you can do it. You can start it over on day 4 if you want. I'm very dry and mature, so I'm going to wait until day 7. At least right now, when it's this cold outside and I'm this dry and I walk the dog every morning. And so with this bitter cold, I want that extra hydration longer. So I don't want to exfoliate as quickly. Now, if you are an oily skin person or an acne prone skin person, either of those, you can cycle a little bit more quickly. You do not have to wait as long if you choose not to. Thank you, Cece, for showing the orders. Now you're going to see a lot of products listed there, but you guys, some of them are optional. And this is what you have your beauty consultant for. Our goal here is not to inundate you with products. In fact, level 1 is simply the skincare that you're going to choose, Miracle Set or Volume Repair Skincare Set. Level 2 is simply going to be your Revealing Radiance Facial Peel and your Biocellulose Mask. And level 3 is simply going to be the Retinol Set. Very, very simple. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Marianne. Hi,
Thank
Lisa. I just want a clarification. So on the first evening, if you're doing the skin peel for the deep exfoliant, Are you doing that after you've done your regular cleanser, etc., or are you just doing that step of the deep exfoliant?
Just the step of the deep exfoliant. You're going to
Oh, okay.
cleanse. Yep,
Okay.
you're going to cleanse.
Okay.
Then do your peel, and then just your moisturizer and your eye cream. So on the nights you guys are cycling, theoretically, you're actually using less product than you normally do, because a lot of us have a lot of the extra things. We've got lifting serum, we've got other masks, we've got other serums. So basically on cycling nights, the first 3 nights, you're using less product.
Okay. And that
So-
would be the same for the retinol step as well, and the deep hydration. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds
Yep.
great. Thank you.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. And a good article that I found is in Women's Health. It's the August 25th, 2022 article. You don't need the subscription to find it. You can click on it and find it. Also the Today Show's article that they did. Marianne, that's in our Facebook group. It's on YouTube. Marianne, Google or on YouTube, search for Today Show Skin Cycling. And it's a 3 to 5 minute segment. And that any of you can look that up. That's also very interesting. And they have a dermatologist that's talking about it. And the dermatologist doesn't talk about any product brand. She just talks about what skin cycling is. And everything she talks about is everything we have, and in exactly how we're showing you. Now, we also have a skin analyzer app, which I neglected to tell you guys about before we started. Now, the skin analyzer app, you guys, is some major freaking technology. Okay. You literally download the app, you stare at it, it takes your photo, and it analyzes your skin. So it's so good. Okay. It's not like other stuff out there. It's so very high technologically advanced. It's very good. It rates your skin texture, your skin's hydration, wrinkles, smoothness, something else too, 4 or 5 things. So what we want you to do is we want you to download that app. We want to make sure that you use it. And then as you're starting your skincare, your Mary Kay skincare, then take the photo again in another week, and then take it again in another week. And those of you that have been using Mary Kay for a long time, like myself, like Marianne, do the app, do the skin cycling, and Marianne, in 4 more weeks, see how your skin has improved again. Okay. Because one of the women, her name is Margie. She's a sales director friend of mine. I'm holding up my finger and I'm going to pause. Those of you with the peel on can go ahead and remove it now. With your warm, wet washcloth, set the washcloth on your face, let it sit there for a minute, and just gently wipe it away. Gently wipe it away. Your skin will not be red or irritated. You will not look like you have a sunburn. You will not look like you walked out of a Medi Spa and can't go anywhere because your skin is too red. It will not look like that. Okay. I was holding up my finger to say, oh, my friend Margie, the sales director, that once she heard about the skin cycling, she is, I think, 60 or 61 years old, been in Mary Kay a long time, uses all the products, considers herself a skincare junkie. She herself took all this information, started teaching it to us, and she started doing the skin analyzer app since October. And she has seen a major improvement in her results again. And what's fascinating, you guys, is that you can tell by looking at us, we already have good skin, right? That's what Mary Kay does. That's what we're about, is really great skin. But sometimes you just get to the point where maybe you're using too many active ingredients, or not enough active ingredients, or you're just not sure the order at what point you should be using them, or just quite frankly, you just get busy and you just forget. And the biocellulose mask that we're going to talk about, that's a 30-minute mask. And some nights I'm like, dang it, I really wanted to do that, but I don't want to stay up now another 30 minutes. So when you're doing the skin cycling, it's making sure that you are in a really great routine, and you're going to remember to do it because you know it's night 3. And that's when we do biocellulose mask, the extra hydration. Okay. So we talked about the retinol, which is night 2. And we're going to talk about biocellulose mask, which is night 3. Okay. But no matter who you are or where you are, you're going to do your night moisturizer right now. So whether you are using Miracle Set or Volume Repair, you're going to choose the night one. Torin is holding up the night cream in the Miracle Set. It's a small gray tube. And if you are using Repair, you have a gray jar. And the samples are all the same color. And also Mary Kay is so smart. How about we make things easy for women? The pink one is day and the gray one is night. Just like Torin's Miracle Set, the pink one is day and the gray one is night. Let's make things easy for our friends. Yes. Not a big amount. Again, remember that non-GMO pea size, gentle. Steph G is our resident demo gal tonight. She's been demoing on all of them. Thank you, Steph G.
Yep. I did this tonight, Lisa, if you're wondering. I had this.
The retinol, great. I wanted to just talk one more little step about the retinol is that if you have not used retinol in the past, a straight retinol, ours is 0.5. It is like the strongest that you can find, okay? If you've not done a retinization process on your skin before.
See, I have the little tracker if it comes through or not.
There you go. There you go. Hold it by your face. Now
May or may not. I don't know.
Oh, now you can bring it a little closer. Okay. It's got a tracking sheet with it. And the retinol, Mary Kay designed a retinization process to be sure that you can get used to the retinol, because if you've never done a straight retinol before, you cannot just apply it and just suddenly start using it. It has to be introduced slowly. So it's actually mixed with the Calm and Restore facial milk long before it's used alone. And it's an 8-week retinization process. So if you do choose to add the Clinical Solutions retinol to your routine for your skin cycling, you need to go through the retinization process before you do cycling. And your beauty consultant can talk you through that. And Torin, I know this is new for you too. So Cece can help you with that. Okay. Okay. All right. So giveaway. Yeah. Okay.
For our guests this time. I've got it this time.
Great. You got the right one. All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Brittany. Woo woo. Congratulations, Brittany. Torin and Cece.
I never win anything.
Oh, well, you do and Mary Kay, girl. Torin and Cece will get together and they're going to get the perfect little gift for you. Okay. Yes. Mama at home needs a gift. Yes. All right. Now you're going to go into your eye cream now, you guys. Okay. Steph has the, yep, Steph has this one also. Okay, great. Torin has the 3D brightening. So we have amazing eye creams, you guys, and you can actually even use both of these if you want. Remember the ring finger thing that we were talking about earlier when Mary Ann was doing it? We want to apply our eye cream with our ring finger because of the least amount of pressure, okay? And we show age in our eyes first because we're expressive and, you know, that shows age first, right? It also is the most delicate skin on your face is under your eyes. So you want to be so careful and so gentle. Now, Steph is using the Repair eye cream, and it has a metal applicator that you can squeeze out the product. Yes. And then you turn it over backwards and you literally are like rolling it on, and it reduces puffiness on contact. Think about the boxing ring. The metal reduces puffiness. So think about in the boxing ring, think about Rocky when they're putting the metal on their eyes to reduce puffiness so they can keep fighting. We're going to keep age fighting, ladies. Boom. How do you like that?
I like it.
Now, what a lot of people do, you guys, this is an option for you. A lot of our clients like to use the 3D day cream during the day because of the brightening effect under the eyes. And then they'll use the Value Firm at night for the extra age fighting benefits, the soothing effect of the applicator, and like the extra benefits. What I can tell you personally, I've been using this one since it came out 10 years ago. And I noticed that my skin lifted on my eyes. Mhm. That's a big deal. The farther away from 12 you get. A very big deal. Yes, very big deal. Okay, so now I want you, thank you for laughing. I want you to, those of you that were trying the products tonight, I want you to take the back of your hands, okay? And I want you to go like this and tell me how your face feels. Give me some adjectives, some nice describing words.
Smooth.
Smooth. I like it. What else? What else? Torrin and Brittany.
Velvety soft.
Velvety soft, Brittany says.
I had to think
Yes.
of a good word for you.
Yes. Yes.
Look, I make people feel my face all the time because of how soft it is since using this stuff.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, hey, feel my face. It's so soft.
Yes.
I can attest. She's been like telling everybody at work, my face is so smooth. And I'm like, whatever. But now I'm like feeling it and I'm like, all right, I don't feel my wrinkles or all it like it. Yeah.
Yes. You guys, I love it. And now think about it. And Nikki's mama, Nikki, Torrin's mama too, said she could attest to it, that Torrin's having everybody feel her face. I love it. And you guys are just a perfect testimony of what you just said. And that was one time. One time. Yeah, one time. So imagine using it every day, twice a day. Yes. Yes. Okay. So Cece, what I'm going to have you do now then is I'm going to have you please screen share with the skin cycling sheet so that everybody can see. Okay. So level one on the left. This is what we're about tonight, you guys. Time-wise 3D set or the time-wise repair set. Okay. Cece circling them for me. Thank you. The time-wise 3D set, all four of those products, if you were to purchase them separately, would sell for $132. By the way, they'll last you 3 to 6 months, by the way. $132, but when you buy them together, they sell for only $120. And the Miracle Set comes in two formulas. One is normal to dry, and the other is combo to oily. Okay. Then the Time-Wise Repair Set is $256 value if you purchase them all separately, but look at, it's only $215 when you purchase them together. So you guys, the Value Firm Repair Set is the luxury line of products that we have that if you were to purchase similar products in the department store would cost you about $600. Yes, you heard me, $600. Not necessary, not necessary. Okay, level 2. This was exfoliating and hydrating. So exfoliating as in the Radiance facial peel, the glycolic acid facial peel, and the hydration with the biocellulose mask. I just realized we didn't really talk about that much. The biocellulose mask is the deep, this is where the deep hydration comes in on day 3. You can see it looks like Michael Myers' face. It actually does look like Michael Myers' face when you put it on. It is scary. So those of you with young children will want to lock yourself in your room for 30 minutes because you will terrorize them. Guaranteed. You may
But
also,
that's fun though, so do that instead. of
sometimes,
hiding
yes,
away.
Brittany, if you are into that, yes, absolutely. Also, it will freak out your small animals and your pets.
And your
They might
husband.
lick it, they might run away. All of these are true. Now, this biocellulose mask, you guys, has it's coconut fibers, and it is infused with botanical ingredients and hydration and moisture. that when you put it on and you leave it sit for 30 minutes, the weight of the product is unbelievable. You cannot even believe how heavy this mask is. You put it on and it all goes into your skin. It all goes in. You will feel extra hydrated for 24 hours. You'll probably notice even longer, but the company guarantees 24 hours. I feel like I notice it even a little bit longer than 24 hours. Okay. And then level 3 is retinol and the boosters. I'm not going to talk tonight about boosters until you're on the level 1 regular skincare set. Again, we're not trying to we're not trying to throw a bunch of products at you. We're keeping this very, very simple. Skin cycling is simple. So level 3 would include the retinol set with the Calm and Restore facial milk. Okay. The 2-piece set of the retinol. Now, something that we like to offer you for doing this with us, you guys, is we love to give you special savings. So tonight, Tina, Nikki, Brittany, and Heather, did I get them all? Simply for being on and joining Torin and Rhonda with us tonight. For every $50 that you purchase, you can choose some of those skincare items at half price. So basically, when you purchase level 1, your skincare set, for every 50 that you spend, you can choose a half price item. So in effect, if you choose your TimeWise 3D set and then you go ahead and get your peel's only half price. You could even then get the biocellulose mask at half price. So basically you purchase level 1 and you get level 2 at half price. Okay, that is freaking awesome. I just figured that out. I just figured out how awesome that was. It's the first time I've said it out loud this well. Holy man. Okay, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, I'm impressing myself right now. Okay. All right. And then so basically the more you spend, the more you save. Okay. But most important, level 1 was your most important one that you heard tonight to get started with your TimeWise 3D set or repair set. Then adding your peel, your biocellulose mask, and your retinol after that. Okay. Questions so far? Good so far?
Ladies, I think Torin is forwarding that to you so that you have that in front of you. Rhonda, you could forward that to Heather as well.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Cece, can you text it to Rhonda right now so she has it? I'm not sure she has it up on her latest thing.
Yep.
Okay, great. And then now while we have Torin's guests on here and Heather's, we're going to just very briefly, you guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company. And you can already see why we love what we do, because we just got you to say words like velvety and velvety. Is that what you said? Velvety? Yeah, Brittany said velvety. Okay. Smooth. Okay. And Tina said, like, I feel like my wrinkles are, are like filled in already. Okay. That's awesome. All right. Hey, also, by the way, I am not wearing very much makeup today. So we're also real life Mary Kay ladies here. Okay. This was like a light day for me. Okay. So I want to tell you a little bit. I told you a little bit about my story. We're going on our 60th anniversary. Mary Kay is a sisterhood that we are building all over the country. Courage Nation is our Mary Kay family's name. That includes several of our teams, including Cece's team. And we are in, I think, 17 or 19 states nationwide. Our whole family is, and our goal is to be in all 50. So one of two things will happen after tonight. You're either going to want to buy all those products and wear them, or you're going to want to buy them all at cost and wear them. Okay. Because you saw something in this fun event tonight that you wanted to be part of. That's where the dream part comes in. So what we've discovered, many research has discovered this, and things that we've continued to learn is that in the last 3 years, women have become very lonely. The loneliest group of women right now is stay-at-home moms. The second loneliest group of women is young women aged 16 to 25. Both of those hurts my heart, because what we create in Mary Kay is a culture, a sisterhood, a community of women that can come together, can be safe, can grow together, learn together, and can do it in person, and can do it virtually. Okay. So, Cease, do you have the other flyer thingy? My team building flyer?
One moment.
One moment, not a problem. So what we did, you guys, during the pandemic is Mary Kay answered the call to people working virtually, women that were already working from home, not Mary Kay beauty consultants, anyone that was already working from home, or people who now suddenly found themselves working at home and they were trying to figure out what to do. It was a tough time for us, wasn't it? Kids and school and jobs and everybody's life, you know, kind of being twisted around. And what we want to tell you through it is that we succeeded, we blossomed, we flourished. Our Mary Kay team, our Mary Kay family had our best year as a team in our whole 26 years. We got so good virtually, and you guys are witnessing tonight exactly how we did it. We sent samples in advance and we did this. We also did QVC style, like we did with the retinol, because this doesn't have samples, because one night of retinol is not going to tell you what retinol does for you. You need the whole thing to figure out what retinol does for you. Okay. And so what we discovered in the last 3 years, is that we can have team members all around the country, and which we already could because we don't have territories, but we discovered is that women really loved the idea of having the option of working a virtual business. So my cousin Sandy is on my team too, and she's been on our team for like 20 years, but she loves the virtual world and discovered that she could have a really awesome virtual business on Facebook. So she does Facebook Lives. She sends out product samples and does virtually an entire virtual business. So here's 4 quick things that we want to tell you about the company. One is that it fits your life. It doesn't just fit your life as a client, which we know how it can with the products, but it can fit your life as a consultant as well. Making extra money, having fun, freedom, and flexibility, and finding harmony that maybe if you don't have harmony yet. Guess what? We also make half of what we sell. Okay. And the fact that Cece, you put it on your screen is great because I can see it so much better than when I do it. Okay. Number 2, it helps you be who you want to be. We're helping other women. You can already see that. Those of you that are watching here for Torin tonight, you can see that this is what we get to do. Nothing beats encouragement and empowerment that you receive from other women like you. And that's what we're about. Rhonda Rockstar Deaver, has chosen to move up in Mary Kay into the leadership position that Cece and I have. So Heather, you are playing a very important part for us tonight by watching from out of state. Did you say she's in Texas?
Yes.
Great. We currently do not have any Mary Kay family members in our family in Texas. So Heather, just throwing that out there for you. You're wearing sunglasses in your profile photo, so I have no idea what you're thinking of me right now. So that's okay. All right. We also offer opportunities of education and personal development. I can definitely tell you I'm not the person I was 26 years ago. My mother can also tell you that for sure. Okay. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Thank you, Mary Kay. And then number 3, selling and wearing products that you can believe in. You guys, our products are researched, manufactured, packaged, and sold right here in the United States, in Texas, Heather, in the Dallas area. We have a huge manufacturing facility with room to grow, with world-renowned scientists and dermatologists that are leading the way in the beauty and cosmetic industry. Okay. And then number 4, started by a woman for women. So we're nearly 60 years in. And since the 90s, you guys, we have donated over $84 million to the 2 biggest things that affect women in the United States, cancer and domestic violence. So over $57 million has been donated to the Mary Kay Foundation and programs to support education, shelters, everything to end domestic violence against women and children, and also $27 million in grants to support research to end cancers that affect women as well. So you can either purchase products and represent Mary Kay that way and be proud to represent Mary Kay that way, or you can become a beauty consultant and be proud to represent Mary Kay that way. Torin is excited to stay home with the kids. One way she's going to do that is by selling products and building her team. Heather, Rhonda is excited to have my job as a leader, and I want to help her do it. We like don't run out of positions in Mary Kay. It's not like, oh, there's only too many of those. No, anybody who wants any position in Mary Kay can have it. All you got to do is work for it. Cease, can you show me the second side? So we're just going to show you real quick that no, you can't, or maybe you can, I don't know. There's two ways to actually get started. One is a $30 e-start option, and the $30 e-start option, you guys, gives you everything that you need to get started virtually: a website, a credit card processing system, and us. Okay. The $130 option gives you $400 worth of retail products, supplies, materials, 2 miracle sets, a set of satin hands, mascara, eye makeup remover that we talked about earlier, 5 colors of CC cream, which is like a tinted moisturizer, and translucent powder, and satin hands. Oh my gosh, it's $400 worth of products. Everything that you need to help you get started. Samples as options to send to clients in advance, okay? Now, my job was not to sit here and recruit you this evening. While I would love that, and while Torin would love to have all 3 of you, and Heather, Rhonda would love to have you, our job is to educate you on the products that are right for you and let you know what this company is about. You decide what you want to do with it. You decide what skincare set you want. You decide if this is something that you want to pursue on a business level yourself. Maybe you just want to hang out with some really cool girlfriends that come on to Zooms with weird glasses and way too big earrings. And, you know, maybe this is the kind of person that you need to have more of in your life. Also have a pink blanket. I don't know where my boa went. Okay. Maybe these are the kind of people that you need to hang around. Okay. Maybe you don't have enough positive people in your world, and you need to hang around some positive people that when the event is over and we talk about you behind your back, because we're going to say how much we love you, and wasn't she great, and wasn't it great she had her son on, and oh my gosh, Torin, you did so great, and oh, Brittany was so fun, and I'm so glad Heather could be on and she was following along even though she didn't have the products, and Tina got water and sat on the sink or sat in her couch in the living room, and everybody just got to follow along and do it. Like, these are the kind of things we say behind your back. Like, how great was she? Have friends that talk about you behind your back and pray about you behind your back with words that you want to be heard. That's who Mary Kay friends are. Oh, and Torin took her hair out. Now that's how I met you, Torin, and put your glasses on. Now I know who you are way better. All right, so you got 2 options tonight. Purchase your products, 3 options. Purchase your products. 3, you can do any of these. Purchase some products, okay? There's going to be a Google Doc you're going to get right after this. This will be very helpful, a Google Doc, okay? Set up a booking with your new consultant or your consultant that's moving up. So Heather, now I'm also going to call you Rockstar. Heather, doing exactly one of these with your gals in Texas while Rhonda and I do it with you virtually like this, it's totally awesome. Okay. So do that, or ask Torin and Rhonda for a little bit more information on if this was something that you want to do yourself, because we're here to help you. You don't have to do it alone. You're in business for yourself, not by yourself. I'm going to end there. I think that's a good place to end. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, good. I'm going to end there. Any last minute questions or thoughts?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for you guys being on here with me tonight.
It was fun. It was interesting to hear about it and learn new stuff.
You got this, Torin.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. I love it. Torin, also, Kate, guess what? This got to be part of your pearl party too. So you have earned a piece of pearl jewelry from Cece, because Brittany your mom, and second mom. That's 3 people. And when you share the Mary Kay opportunity with 3 people, you get a pair of earrings. You share it with 6, you get a bracelet. And when you have a qualified new team member, you get the necklace. And you just shared with 3 because I just shared it and they heard it. So all they have to do is fill out the Google Doc.
Awesome.
Yep. And you guys, ladies, on the Google Doc, there's going to be a question. It's going to say A, B, or C regarding the opportunity, not the skincare. It's going to say A, absolutely get me started. B, buy me coffee or tell me a little bit more. Or C, I want to be a client of Torrens or Rhonda's. Fill that out because then that makes it official. Oh, Torren, you're like scoring tonight, girl. Yes.
Love it. I love it.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, you guys, I'm done. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome. Have a super blessed evening. Thank you for
Oh,
everything.
so cute.
Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Bye, baby.
He was cute.